SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His defense ready to lead the charge again after pitching that shutout last week. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys on the flip side, they're 0-2 on the season, facing a tough test in a game here they need to win. Will Lutz looks about ready to go, ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And here we go from SoFi. There's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
They'll start with a gift to Harris. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play action now for Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
He's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. A low hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 34. Complete to Mims. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. Brushes him off with ease. And they bring him down around the 34. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hits him on the end route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos Broncos will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Jukes one defender. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Running it again with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the set. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense has got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he rocks the tackler. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He cuts to the right, finds open. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Run here with Amari on Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 380.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hampton gets the handoff. Past midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On first down, they'll run. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix off the play action. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
He connects downfield.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Nix. Nice gain left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short-yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's Travis Etienne. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Colts move to 2-1. They get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. The Falcons are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Play action with Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They toss to Dobbins, running left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
That right there is just such a sinking feeling for a running back. You're looking to turn the corner. You're looking for space. You're looking for somewhere to run. But eventually, you've got nowhere to run, and it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, here's Nix. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running this with Dobbins. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Black 80, black.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. It's a short pick up to the 20. Great green long getting there for the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set.
Herbert here, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Elijah Bolden on the tackle.
They run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Right up the gut. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
And the Broncos 1st down.
I say, you get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now toss. This is Harvey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
That safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up, and he loves to dish out a big hit.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, The cover guy just goes shut it down. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They put a receiver in motion here left. From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
John Day Barron on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They've got 1st down from the 31. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nixon to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos looking at a 3-0 start to the season. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And stop me if you've heard this before, Bob. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos keep running away with this. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Herbert on 1st down. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That throw finds Coughlin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Herbert now off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Herbert again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Plays like that are called troopers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Hampton on 3rd and goal. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Chargers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play straight ahead. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Oh, stiff arm. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Broncos.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.